So you're thinking about moving to Portsmouth, Rhode Island? Well, in today's video, my team and I are covering the Island Park neighborhood here in Portsmouth, Rhode Island. Let's get started. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is about living in Rhode Island, subscribe below, tap that bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market here in Rhode Island. My name is Devin, and my team and I, we get calls and texts every single day from people just like you looking to make their move to Rhode Island, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email so we can help you make a smooth transition here to the Ocean State. So we are covering the Island Park neighborhood. So what defines Island Park? Well, we have from Russell Ave to Point Road to Park Ave, all the way back to the water. Now, what are some things that people love about Island Park? Well, for one thing, it is an up and coming neighborhood. It's one of the few neighborhoods here on Aquidneck Island that you can purchase waterfront properties. Yes, waterfront properties for less than $1 million. This has also become a very popular rental spot and second home spot. Now, this neighborhood in particular, Island Park, is one of the few neighborhoods that you can actually walk to restaurants and beaches. So some notable restaurants that you're gonna wanna have on your list to visit is gonna be Flo's Clam Shack, Schultz's Snack Shack, Local Z, Blue Anchor Grill, and Tremblay's. Now, the bodies of water and the beaches that are within walking distance of this neighborhood are gonna be Island Park Beach, Gramel's Beach, and Teddy's Beach. Now, if you're somebody who loves to be next to the water, this may be a great neighborhood. There's a lot of different bodies of water that surround the Island Park neighborhood. So you have Island Park Cove, Old Orchard Cove, Blue Hill Cove, and also the last cove, Long Neck Cove. So you have those coves, and then you have the Saconnet behind me. So you're surrounded by bodies of water. Now, what are some things that people are really gonna dislike about this neighborhood? Well, for one thing, you're about 20 to 25 minutes away from Newport. Newport is the nucleus that attracts thousands of people each summer to come to. So if you're somebody who wants to experience more shopping, more dining, and you're heading out to weddings, this may be a little further out than you'd like. Also keep in mind that a lot of the properties over here are either on cesspools, which you have to upgrade within 1 year of buying a property here in Rhode Island, or they're on septic. Now, septics, there's two types of septics. You have gravity systems and you also have advanced tech systems. If you have to put in an advanced tech system, it can be anywhere from $30,000 to $45,000. You also have to keep in mind that if you're somebody who really wants a neighborhood that is pristine, every property looks gorgeous. Again, like I talked about, this area is up and coming, so you're gonna pass properties that have been rehabbed and look beautiful, but you're also gonna have properties that need rehab, landscaping, new vinyl siding, cedar shake siding, new roofs, and you may not wanna be next to a less attractive property than yours. Keep in mind as well that you have two major roads to get out here. You have East Main Road and you have West Main Road. Now, those roads are extremely busy. So if you see yourself going back and forth between Newport and Middletown, those are 2-lane roads that have no dividers in the middle of it. So especially at nighttime, they are dangerous roads. You have to come out, cross 2 lanes, and there are a lot of accidents that take place on those roads. Now, who is buying over here? Well, for one thing, this is gonna be primarily investors or people that are looking to have second homes. There's not a lot of primary residents here in the Island Park neighborhood. So what type of properties can you find over here? Well, the type of properties you can find over here are gonna be single family assets and some commercial assets as you get closer to Park Ave. Then that's really where the town is beginning to develop. Your price points over here are gonna be anywhere from $200,000 to $1 million. There has been one property in the last 2 years that has sold over $1 million. Now we're excited to show you and take you on a tour of the Island Park neighborhood. Let's follow me out. So the first property that we're featuring here in Island Park is on Green Street. Now this property located right behind me, this is a 3-bed, 2.5 bath and is just over 1,400 square feet. It's currently on the market for $525,000, and we actually featured this property in another video right here. Now, one thing to keep in mind about this property is you do have parking, but one thing that you can't see is it has water views of Blue Hill Cove. So from the second and third floor, you're gonna get peekaboo, if not clear water views of Blue Hill Cove. Now, again, the thing about this area is, look at this property right behind me. So this property is fixed up, and as I mentioned when we started this video, properties in here are starting to be fixed up alongside properties that still need to be fixed up. So again, this property would make a great second home or an Airbnb investment. Let's tour the Island Park neighborhood. So the second property that we're featuring is here on Riverside Ave. So the property right behind me is currently on the market. This is a 3-bed, 2-bath, just around 1,300 square feet, and was built in 2005 and is on the market for $525,000. My clients actually looked at this house about a week ago. So everything's pretty much original on it, the roofing, the systems, etc. Again, it was built in 2005, but this house is going to be a newer house compared to a lot of the other homes in this neighborhood. If you look at the house next door, which is 177 Riverside Ave, this is what I was talking about in the video earlier, as I was talking about how things in this area need to be fixed up and are being fixed up. So you take a little cottage like this, somebody may develop the lot, or they may go up or just fix what's existing here. So we're going to continue our tour of the Island Park neighborhood. Let's head on out. So the third and final property that we are featuring in Island Park is this little cottage behind me. Now this is currently on the market. It's a 2-bed, 1-bath, and currently on the market for $250,000. Now the one thing that's interesting about this property is the property is on cesspool. So as I mentioned earlier in the video, if properties are on cesspool, a new buyer has to upgrade that property within 1 year of purchasing that asset. Now here we're on Island Ave. So if you head south on Island Ave, this location is really walkable to the beaches and 2 very popular restaurants, Blue Anchor Grill and Tremblay's. This type of property right here is a little beach cottage, and this would be a great rental property. It may produce anywhere between $25,000 and $40,000 in short-term rental income, or it may be a great second home because there's not a huge backyard on it, but there is a backyard to at least be able to have a patio set, a fireplace. So the maintenance on this may not be as significant if you're just purchasing it for a second home or an investment property. Let's finish up the tour of Island Park. Thanks for joining me today on our tour of the Island Park neighborhood here in Portsmouth, Rhode Island. If you're looking for more information on this neighborhood or other neighborhoods in Portsmouth or any neighborhood in Rhode Island, all of my contact information is in the description below.